Mark Levin was a kid, his teachers didn't like his snide sense of humor. Today, they still don't like it. Call Mark Levin now at 877-381-3811.
Mark, a day without you is like a day without intellectual reinforcement. This is like a dream come true, sir.
I'm just a love machine, a hugging kiss.
No more drilling, no more refining, no more butkus. And ladies and gentlemen, you're paying for it. Now it's your damn country, and it's your damn government. Al Gore doesn't own it. These enviro nut jobs don't own it. Pelosi and Reid don't own it. This is your country.
I'm just a love machine, a hugging kiss.
The open borders crowd in this country is for open borders for a reason. And it's not to drive down the cost of lettuce. Hell, they're driving up the cost of fuel, and they're driving up the cost of all kinds of food. Because that's what Marxist leftists do. They punish the people in order to seize power.
From his underground bunker in an undisclosed location, the Great One.
Our friends at newsbusters.com have posted an audio today in which Louis Farrakahn endorses Barack Obama. But don't read anything into that, folks. No. Because if you do, you're a racist. It sounded something like this. Cut 10, go.
You are the instruments that God is going to use to bring about universal change. And that is why Barack has captured the youth. And he has involved young people in a political process that they didn't care anything about. That's a sign. When the Messiah speaks, the youth will hear. And the Messiah is absolutely speaking.
You think this is a joke, this Messiah stuff? Oh, it's no joke. You think those videos of the youth singing and marching and fatigues, you think that's a joke? That's no joke. You know, free people in the past have taken their liberty for granted. Oh, no, I'm not saying Obama is a despot of that order. What I'm saying is he is promoting a soft tyranny. There's no question about it, because that's what socialism is. It's a tyranny of sorts. Now, Mark, how can you call him a Marxist? Well, ladies and gentlemen, out of his own mouth. Out of his own mouth today, or make it yesterday in Ohio, he's confronted by a local plumber, hardly a multimillionaire. The plumber is in a clean, crisp T-shirt. And he has a question for him, as so many of us do. Cut 8, go.
Your new tax plan is going to tax me more, isn't it?
It's not that I want to punish your success. I just want to make sure that everybody who is behind you, that they've got a chance at success too. I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody.
I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. Now, let me ask you a question. Is that the federal government's job, to spread the wealth around because it's good for everybody? Is that why you go to work every day? Is that why you're an upstanding citizen? Is that why you try and save your money? Is that why you'll do anything for your family? Because you want the government to step in arbitrarily, take your money, and spread the wealth around. And believe me, they're not just focused on people who are millionaires and billionaires earning over $250,000, whatever it is. Nothing's going to stand in their way. So everybody's working in the same rice field, shoulder to shoulder, and then even then they're never happy. Have you noticed? Look at history. Because this does not work. It zaps the human spirit. It zaps individuality. How do you think we've created wealth in this country? How do you think we've created the greatest economic force man has ever seen? By spreading the wealth around? If that doesn't sound like Mao and Lenin and all the rest of them, then what the hell does it sound like? Mark, are you? Don't give me this Mark, are you crap. That came out of his mouth. Oh, Mark, you're not allowed to play that either. No, we're supposed to ignore all the evidence of what the hell's going on around us. And let me tell you something, and these go to some of my idiot neighbors, too. I'm sick of Bush. I'm sick of the war. We need a change. I want something fresh. Really? So you would be part of this promoting a soft tyranny and undo what you've worked for and your ancestors fought for. Is that it? You're so childish and immature that you're going to have a little fit in the voting booth? Is that it? And you're going to teach that Bush boy. You're going to show him on the way out. And you're going to teach those Hey, idiot! That's your private property. This is your country. It's your children. Think. Think about it. Hey, wake the hell up. Never before has a party in this country nominated somebody so radical. Never before has a party in this country been so completely irresponsible. I mean, God, I never thought I'd say this, but while I would have strongly rejected Hillary Clinton, this is too much. This is just too much. Investor's Business Daily, one of my favorite newspapers. Right now it looks like the U.S., which built the mightiest, most prosperous economy the world has ever known, is about to turn its back on the free enterprise system that made it all possible. By the way, the stock market went up almost 1,000 points today, the biggest gain in history. It isn't only that the most anti-capitalist politician ever nominated by a major party is favored to take the White House. It's that he'll also have a filibuster-proof Congress led by politicians who are almost as liberal as he. Throw in a media establishment dedicated to the implementation of a liberal agenda and the smothering of dissent wherever it arises, and it's no wonder panic is set in. What is that agenda? It starts with a tax system right out of Marx, a massive redistribution of income from each according to his ability to each according to his need, all in the name of neighborliness, patriotism, fairness, and justice. Continues with a call for a new world order that turns its back on free trade, has no problem with government controlling the means of production, imposes global taxes to support continents where our interests are negligible, signs on to climate treaties that will sap billions more in U.S. productivity and wealth, and institutes an authoritarian healthcare system that will strip Americans' freedoms and run up costs. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We can stop this. We can stop this, we Americans, we the people. If you're an undecided Democrat or an independent, or if you're a Republican who thinks the cause is lost, we can stop this. There's some voting going on, but most of it will occur on Election Day. To say that John McCain is an inept politician is to speak the truth. But that gives you no excuses. No excuses for making sure that you vote, that your family members vote, that your friends and neighbors vote, if they're going to vote the right way. No excuses for inaction. Passivity in the face of this sort of thing is really self-destructive. And so, while we're realistic, we don't give up hope until all the ballots are counted. And until all those Acorn volunteers are breaking the law, are in prison, taking showers with a guy named Bruno. We'll be right back.